Alright, in the top left, playing Sedge this time with Stargen versus Adamziel playing Greenfinger. This is one of those like traditional campaign matchups, right? Where
Yeah, also a very interesting matchup to play as both sides, honestly.
can actually this is something I always forget. Can Sedge groove vines?
Nope,
Ooh. Uh,
Sigrid cannot eat them either.
oh, I didn't know that actually. I
Sedge
guess
cannot groove bombs, crystals, vines, and Sigrid neither.
oh, I actually thought she could eat crystals. Maybe that's a change we should make. Uh,
Right. Uh,
but
I think it's a very fun matchup because you have the dynamic of like medium charge versus slow charge at first, but even once they both, even once Sedge has groove, uh, because of that interaction with the vines, Greenfinger actually still has a pretty decent matchup into him late. Like he's one of the few commanders that kind that can fight into Sedge groove, which is quite difficult generally.
yeah, because once Sedge gets into that kind of like I guess like you call it the vortex, right, where it's like all these units like clumped up together, fighting it out. Once Sedge gets into that kind of like locked position where both armies are just smashing into each other, Sedge gets a ton of value and like is having the time of his life.
uh, I'm
And
not sure about this sword positioning from Adamziel right there. You're just kind of giving it away and like giving Sedge groove.
yeah, only really like that's like 100 gold for Sedge getting groove even earlier, and a
I
unit
mean,
as well.
you could make the argument that you're delaying Sedge and he would have killed another village anyways, but you're still losing a sword, so it's not that great. I mean, same kind of happened on the other side, but damaging the thief is actually pretty useful because uh, many like the damage matrix against thieves is is very weird in that many units like almost one-shot thieves but don't. So having a barely injured thief greatly reduces what it can do.
Yeah, it also like it could have potentially grabbed that center village, right?
Yep.
If it was on full health, and delaying that by an extra turn is really useful. Like injuring the thief is really useful. You do lose a combat unit on your weak front though, so I think it was worth it, but there are disadvantages to it.
Yep.
Adam's
He also
going.
gave Greenfinger groove, I guess.
I was just gonna say
Which
Adam's
he's
going
not
for
gonna
this
use it.
very aggressive push into the center again.
Yep. This is like a very this is a dangerous position for the both of them because either army could like collapse or be collapsed on.
Actually,
Doesn't look like Stargen is gonna go for the collapse on the South army, but center control is definitely gonna dictate who can afford to go for that kind of play.
something I just realized, like neither player really has anti-air. Like there's one mage on the south for Stargen, but this dragon has no threats to it at all. And like same for the balloon up in the north, like they just don't really have much that can deal with that kind of thing.
Oof.
So
Double docker down to the night.
oh, that's
It's
a
that Reddit post all over again.
that's a really interesting play that just came out. Injuring that village and not finishing it off, which means Sedge can't heal to full off of that village.
Yep. But Sedge isn't injured,
Oh, Sedge is injured.
is he?
Isn't he? Oh no, he's not. I thought he was. Never mind. I mean, that is an interesting play you can do, right, where you injure the village instead
Yeah.
of decapping. Oh, sorry, I just completely misread that.
Sedge did not get to use Groove yet, mainly because most of what he's been fighting were like golems and dragons, and stuff that you don't need the Groove to kill anyways.
Yeah, there's definitely ooh, and there's like a little play, like there's an optimization that could be made there, like attacking a single sword with 2 dogs. Like you don't hit it with the
For the first one, yeah.
yeah, because the second one will always kill with the crit. The
Ooh, that golem counter did a lot. That golem is on 39% HP.
oh, I
Oh
just saw
no.
that. All right,
That's
Sedge finally getting an opportunity to use his groove now. It's just gonna kind of like sneak around, like dive in, like run past these 2 golems, and then like retreat to a safe position. And oh right, yeah, Greenfinger's just dead. The golem going to 39% off of that hit meant that did a huge counter attack and then could do another big counter attack, could do another big hit even second.
yeah, and like if that golem is on like 41%, that's just like it's
Oh,
a
that's a dream,
completely
right?
different story.
Yeah. I mean, like, actually, if you drive it really low as well, like on the lower end of that counter attack, like to 30, that's like actually quite a big deal because that's like a 75% health golem effectively, as opposed to like a 97.5%, so like basically full health. So there's like a huge difference between like those like 2 values. That's yeah, you're right. Like if it's at 41%, then it doesn't really do that much damage back at all. So, oh, well played to Stargen. Definitely having really nice game plan there. But I think actually would have really struggled to push further into that front. Both players really like they just spent loads of money on like golems and big heavy hitters on the defense.
Yeah,
And that would have probably been a longer game had there not been that unfortunate.
I'm not sure because like Greenfinger Groove was approaching the HQ again.
Yeah, but there was 2 golems there.
I
So
mean we saw last game what last set what Greenfinger Groove could do to the HQ even when there's 2 golems, right?
yeah, that's also true actually. Well played to um Sergeant for taking it 2-0.